All right, so I got a few questions about my previous video on no contact communion. I'm glad people are watching that, so thank you for doing that. They were particularly about, so I've got this mask on, I've been wearing throughout the Mass, now I've got communion in my hand, when am I supposed to take the mask off? Which is a really good question, and apparently that didn't really cross my mind, or I thought that everybody would just know that. So let's go over what to do in terms of actually consuming the consecrated host once I have received the body of Christ. So get my mask on here. The mask really is about controlling the droplets that I might breathe out or might come out of my nose or mouth when I'm speaking. So the mask keeps me contained. And keeping that on while I'm in the vicinity of the minister of communion is important because it reduces the chance of there being droplets in the airspace around the minister's hands or the ciborium of consecrated host that they're holding. So what I should do after I have received communion is I should step away and even turn away from the communion minister so that I'm really not in their airspace, so to speak. Then I should, if I have a mask like this with elastic, just quickly remove the mask, consume the host, and place the mask back on. That's the most efficient way to reduce the time that I will be, so to speak, unmasked, to reduce the contact with my mask itself so I don't have to worry as much about cleaning or sanitizing my hands, and to ensure that I'm not in the airspace of the communion minister. So again, I receive the host, I step away and turn away from the communion minister, wait till I'm kind of out of the vicinity of their space, remove the mask, consume the host, place the mask back on. Now that's if I happen to have a mask that has the elastic. If I have one of the other masks that some people are having to make because elastic is not in ready supply these days, that has the ties to hold it in place, this one's a little bit more complicated. I find the ties like this are a little bit better for keeping the mask in place and allowing me to get a little bit better seal around my nose and mouth. But when it comes to something like removing the mask for communion, it's just not quite as convenient. So in this case, similar thing, I wait till I'm out of the vicinity of the communion minister in order to consume the host. And what I need to do here is pick up the host, take my other hand, pull down the mask, consume the host, put the mask back over my nose. That too is pretty efficient. The challenge here is I might disrupt how my mask is sitting on my face. I've also touched the outside of my mask, so now I probably need to be mindful of what I touch before I cleanse or sanitize my hands. So those are some of my little addendums or add-ons to my previous video about no contact communion. So thanks for checking this out. I hope that gives you some further guidance. God bless you.